Might be the only YouTuber to conduct my reviews in the drive-thru line at McDonald's. So I got that going for me. Thank you. Good morning, one and all, and welcome to the channel. Hope that you guys are having a great day. It is a beautiful but windy day here in Pennsylvania. Very windy, but I'll take it. And we got the Midnight Edition and the ZR2 in the driveway. What a pair. Just to clear up any confusion, because I have seen some comments, and I get it, you know, if you don't follow every video, or if you haven't seen a video in a while, I could see how it could be a little confusing. But basically, like, I don't own the ZR2, and I did not own the Raptor. I don't own that either. When I own a vehicle, it's a pretty big deal, and I make like a whole video about like I'm actually buying it, and I try to say, you know, like why I'm buying it and everything. And like, I own my DURAMAX, you know, I've always owned that truck. I own my McLaren 720S. Technically the bank owns it because I'm making payments on it, but I bought it. It's in my name, I own it. I own both of the Corrados and I own the Grandpa Vet. I own all those vehicles outright. So yes, I don't own the ZR2. I don't own that, and I did not own the Raptor. But my whole point is, like, I try to make content where I want to do things a little bit differently. Like for a vehicle review, I might have the car for like an hour or two, maybe 3 or 4 at the max. Whereas if I can borrow a vehicle, and I work with these dealers that are really nice to let me borrow, you know, different vehicles, I can keep it for a couple days, maybe a week, and then I see what it's really like to own it. Hence why I say, like, oh, this is what it's like to own this truck. So I'm trying to, you know, make that content a little bit different than stuff I've done in the past and most of the stuff on YouTube. I guess I could make a title like, oh, my first day borrowing the Raptor. But that doesn't really convey my point of, you know, somebody scrolling by looking at the video. This is what it's been like to try owning this vehicle, and what it might be like for you and what it's been like for me. Sorry for the confusion, but that's why when I do borrow a truck or any vehicle, I bring it here, you know, to my house so I can see what it's like to live with it. I take it on all my normal errands and stuff like that because I think it makes for better content. Also, you can look at the vehicle, and I don't like try to hide the back end of the vehicle. If you see a dealer plate on it, which every dealer plate starts with a K and ends with a K in PA. So if you see that, you know that it's not mine, just like with the first ZR1. With that, you know, I really did order 2 ZR1s, but one was used as like a demo vehicle because I wasn't sure which one I was going to keep. So there you go, there is the real deal. And the 720, I did have a plate on that car. I still have a plate for it, my own real plate. But I don't run a plate at all. It's a Cook's Exotics plate. You know, some people are like, oh, there's a dealer plate on the 720. It's not a dealer plate. It's a Cook's Exotics plate that I used to do a photo shoot, and I just kept it on the car. It's a car that attracts a lot of attention, so if I can run it without a plate, I'd prefer to do that. But anyway, you know, the reason why I have been trying out so many trucks on the channel is because I would like to get into more truck content really soon. I always wanted a Raptor, so that was awesome to get to have that for a few days. And, you know, that truck didn't disappoint at all. If you're thinking about buying a Raptor, I say go for it. And I'm also really excited to have a ZR2 for a while because I've always liked these. I'm grabbing another bundle box for Shane out there with the DURAMAX. We're gonna go check up on her. And I also just got done with my first fuel stop in the Colorado ZR2. And I have to say, it gets pretty good gas mileage for a relatively large V6, 3.5 liter V6. I averaged 20 mpgs, which for me and the way I drive is really good, I have to say. And it's also really nice to drive in like those small areas because you have all the practicality of a small truck, all the ease of use of a small truck. Yep, you too. You don't lose any of the practicality of a small truck, even though the ZR2 is a lot bigger and like a really good off-roader, and it appears much larger. So it's easy to drive, and like it's easy to park and get in tight spaces and all that stuff. And I'll tell you what else, one thing I was not expecting, it gets a lot of attention. I had 2 people come up to me and ask me about the ZR2. One guy said, you know, what is that? And the other person said, do you like it? I've been looking at one. And, you know, I think they sell pretty well, and I can see why. I'd be the only YouTuber to conduct my reviews in the drive-thru line at McDonald's. So I got that going for me.
And then can you pull up to the front a little bit?
Sure.
Thank you.
You know, it's all over when you got to pull up to the front at McDonald's. That's when you know you're in for a long wait. Shane's already got the new turbo in, wasting no time. It's nicer, you said?
Dude, like, that's a lot. The housing, there's a completely stock like housing. That one there is like a modded housing, exhaust housing. That one is a lot nicer looking and cleaner and everything.
I like how it says D-Max 5 through 10 little engraved up there. That's sweet.
66 on it?
Yeah.
So is it a 66 millimeter
66,
wheel?
yep.
They even have their name even like imprinted on the
Did they?
intake wheel.
Okay.
Their name's imprinted on it.
Well, big thank you to Dan's Diesel Performance then for hooking us up with a great looking turbo. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. looks good. Yeah, big thank you to Dan's Diesel Performance once again. That's freaking awesome. I didn't tell Shane to like say nice things about it either, so it's really good to hear the turbo looks good. The install went well. It's definitely pretty sweet. Seems to be running pretty smooth. Fuel in the afternoon. Well, I didn't think I'd catch her being done, but it looks like the DURAMAX is in fact done. How about that? Good timing. How about it? You want some more McDonald's fries, don't you? Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, look at that. She's beautiful. Alright, so a little change of plans. I just thought I'd be checking up on the truck today. I didn't think it'd be done. Shane got done a little bit early. And this turbo is somehow even louder than the old one, which I didn't think was possible, but it is. And it sounds incredible. There it is. Oh my God. Nope, no noise at all. And that's where it was doing it. Second and third gear, right past like 2,000 RPMs, around 2,500. Yep, no noise at all. That is freaking awesome. That is really, really cool. So we got a more aggressive turbo, even louder, more whistle, and it doesn't make the bad noise. Huge thank you to Dan's Diesel Performance. This is really, like, really good. I'm very happy about this. Feels a little quicker too. I think the old turbo, whatever was making that noise, it might have been sapping a little bit of power. Big thank you to Dan's Diesel Performance. You know, my old turbo, my new old turbo, happened to make a weird noise. They reached out and, you know, I said, sure, let's do it. And it turned out really good. So check them out, give them a follow. I'll put their IG up on the screen. And again, I'm very thankful for how this all turned out. Really freaking cool. The DURAMAX is back, and this time better than ever. Freaking awesome. And the little baby ZR2, looking awfully small from up here now, but still a great truck. I got good news. No turbo noise. I can't wait to tell Shane. Hey, we got good news.
What?
No noise.
Thank God.
You happy about it, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy too, man. Yeah, it sounds awesome. No weird noises. It actually feels a little bit quicker too. Like maybe that was sapping some power.
I got to redo the tunes because that's a bigger turbo than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little one.
Sure, Shane is happy because when that noise came up, I mean, the last thing we thought it was going to be was the turbo. So he took everything apart. I mean, he had just put it all together, took everything back apart, and you know, trying to troubleshoot. And we were left with the only thing it could be was the turbo. It turned out to be the turbo. And now he doesn't have to take it apart anymore, and he doesn't have to install any more turbos, at least not for a while. Not until we do twins. Joking, by the way, we're not doing twins. There you go, guys. There's an update for you on the DURAMAX. She is almost done, just waiting on Shane to get those new tunes in, and then we'll be good to go. Also, I know I said it like 3 times already, but thank you to Dan's Diesel Performance. Definitely check them out if you want a new turbo for your truck. And it goes without saying, thank you to Shane at Performance Diesel Warehouse for doing all the work. If you need, you know, the labor for that new turbo you get, check him out as well. Let me know what kind of content you want to see on the ZR2. I know I already did a review on one a while ago, like I said, but you know, I've got some pretty cool ideas in the works, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this upload. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care and have a great day.